Hey, good morning everybody, and we're here in lovely Puerto Rico for another shave video. I'm Sean from Sean's Shave Den, and my products that I'm going to be using today are going to be the main star of the show. The soap is going to be Rose Apothecary Cypress Lime. I will be going to New Jersey from Puerto Rico this week, so I want to try and keep with the tropical scents for this week before I go to New Jersey to the Arctic tundra and visit family. Very good soap. Rose Apothecary is a very soft soap. I would say it's more of a cream than a soap. It's very similar in consistency, like when it's not lathered, to the West Coast Shaving Katie's Bubbles, West Coast Shaving and Katie's Bubbles conglomerate with the Pear Shop and the other West Coast Shaving soaps they got there. Not the duck fat ones, the jojoba oil ones. And I'm probably pronouncing that incorrectly, but regardless, we're gonna get started with the Rose Apothecary Cypress Lime scent. And it's a vegan soap, so for vegans, this is a great soap for you. No animal products in here at all. The brush that I'm going to use today, which I've had soaking, is the Mega S-Band brush. Now, this is a great little brush. Very good for travel. It's got a lot of backbone. I guess they're trying to emulate a boar brush with this, essentially. But it's a very good, very soft, a lot of backbone brush. It gets a hell of a lather for the size of this brush. I believe it's like a 20 or 22 millimeter brush, but wonderful brush. And then the razor that I'm going to be using today is going to be my Timeless, which is the scalloped head and the scalloped base plate, and if you could see that right there, the blade gap on this is 0.68. So to me, it's a very heavy razor. It's all stainless steel. Comparably to my Carve razor, even though the Carve has a bigger blade gap, I believe this is a little bit more aggressive than my Carve razor. And I got about a day and a half's worth of growth. And the blade that I'm going to be using in it, it's a more of a milder blade. So this works great for me. And this is the Voskod, fresh Voskod blade. And the alcohol of the day is going to be Ron del Barrilito, which is a Puerto Rican rum, and this is the 3-star. I believe you can only get this in Puerto Rico, but really good rum. Since I moved to the tropical islands, I'm getting away from the bourbon side. I'm moving more into the rum side. Still like my bourbons, but the rums are really good too. So cheers to Sunday. Okay, so as I said, the soap is very soft, so I scooped a little bit out and I put it in my Captain's Choice bowl over here. And I just got out of the shower, my face is hydrated, ready to go. Got about a day and a half's worth of growth. And we'll start we put a little water in the bowl and we'll start our lather here. Dip a little bit more of the brush in here. And as I said, this brush is amazing for lather, really good. For the size of it, can't get anything better, really, in my opinion. So, as you see, it's already starting to lather up very nicely. So when you lather this soap, it lathers up very easily, gets a nice consistency going there. It's not going to be as dense as some of the tallow base. It's not going to be like very, very fluffy lather. It's going to be more of a thinner lather. It's still going to have a lot of protection, but where this lather lacks in the density in protection, which it protects quite well regardless, it makes up for in the slickness. The slickness of this soap is very nice for a vegan soap. So, dip a little bit of water in here. It doesn't take a lot of water to get a good consistency of lather over here, but if you put a little bit more water than usual, it still holds its water very well. See how that's going? Look at that. So it's a nice, shiny, glistening lather. Very nice. Put a little bit more water in here. Now, hope everybody's had a good weekend, and hope you'll have a good week coming up. Everybody ready for Christmas and the holidays? See family, have some good food, get some presents, new shave gear, of course. Okay, that looks like I got it going really nice there. Look at that lather. Nice peaky, glistening, shiny lather right here. Okay. If I need more water, I'll bring some more water. Wet my face a little bit. Let's get started with the lather. Now this brush is amazing. It's got a lot of backbone, but it's very soft. Very equivalent to me of a well broken in boar brush. And they're very cheap too. I think I paid $10 or $15 for this on West Coast Shaving website over here. Not very expensive brush. Great for travel. It's small enough to fit in your dot bag. Look at that. Get a nice agitated lather there with this brush. Put a little bit more water in here. Now, as you see, the lather is very nice, very rich, very encompassing of the face. But the lather is not very bulky, which is fine. I like to work the lather into my face a little bit more, especially when I got a good bit of growth going here. Okay, I think that's good. Now this brush holds a ton of lather for how small it is. Easily to get a nice 3-pass shave, which I do quite often. I don't really do 2 or 1-pass shaves. I need to get my skin really close for work, for mostly. Okay. Once again, it's a very heavy razor. So for me at least, dip the blade. For me at least, with this razor, the heaviness of the weight of the razor is sometimes a little too much, especially if I got a really sharp blade in there. So I gotta kind of ease off of the razor almost, because just the weight of the razor will open up my face very, very easily. Which is good. It's a very efficient, great razor, but if you got sensitive skin, for me anyway, you got to hold off on the weight. So very, very, very light touch. Okay, we'll get started here. Loads of good feedback, very slick soap. This razor, even after the first pass, I get it down really, get the hair down very, very close to the skin level. Gets a lot of the hair off. So the second and third pass tend to be more of a cleanup. Switch the second side. And this Voskod blade is just working fantastic in this razor. And the soap, so the soap is made from all essential oils for their scents. So it's all natural oils and fragrances in here, which is wonderful for your skin. If you got sensitive skin, this is a great soap for you. And I can smell the lime mostly, a little bit of a woody scent from the cypress, but it's a very simple scent. This over here isn't a cut, it's more of a pimple from earlier. So it's not bleeding or anything. Once again, very, very light. Almost have to hold back on the weight of the razor when it goes on your skin with the Timeless. Now, a lot of people say with the Voskod blades, they're very mild blades, which they are. They're very smooth, in my opinion. After the first or second shave with the Voskod, they get a little bit sharper, and I found that to be true. But to me, even the first shave is not bad, especially in this razor. But the shaves do get a little bit better as you go. Get around the throat here. Just be careful around the Adam's apple, of course. And the soap is just doing a wonderful job here. Now, I don't know. I heard that they came out with a new formula for their soaps from Rose Apothecary, but this is a formula from, I'd say, 2 or 3 years ago. I've had this for a while. Excuse me. I had a little bit of cough earlier this week. Allergies are bugging me. Residual thickness is pretty good on this soap. It does dry out a little bit after you shave the bulk of it off, but a little bit of water added on there and you could go over a spot really quick, just a touch up. Now this is a longer handle too. I think it's a 3.5 inch handle on this razor. Wonderful. Great shave. Okay. Rinse the face off. Get ready for the second pass. Cheers. Very good, almost like a woody flavor to this rum. It reminds me almost of bourbon, but a little bit sweeter. Very nice rum. Okay. As you see, the brush has plenty of lather in here for the second pass. See how white and glistening that lather is? Hopefully you can see it from the video. Put a little bit more water in here. Okay, get started on the second pass. Cross the grain. Now, I like the longer handles a little bit better than the shorter handles, but I do find with the shorter handles, I get a little bit more maneuverability out of the razor. I could go it's like the sports car of the razor world. If you hear that feedback over here, that second pass usually gets the bulk of the hair off my face. A lot of it, almost baby butt smooth after that second pass. with this razor. And if you're in the mood for buying a premium razor, this is the razor for you. I really do like my timeless razor. It has done a lot for me in the past couple years that I've had it. I'm just starting to use the carve a little bit more now. But wonderful razor. It's a little high in price, but you pay for what you get. This will last you a lifetime. And their customer service is very good. Voskod is very gentle on my skin with this razor and the soap combination. And again, if you got some, for you newbies, if you got, or even people that have been shaving for a while, if you got some tough spots to get some hair, stretch the skin a little bit. You'll get a closer shave in that area, especially in areas that are hard to get. Closer, irritation-free shave if you stretch your skin a little bit more. Not overly, but just enough to get the surface of the skin flat so you can put the blade to it. This is a wonderful scent. The lime, I don't like, just something about the simple scents, the lime, the different fruit scents. To me, it relaxes me more so than a Fougere scent or something that is more cologne-y. I like them. I like those scents and they're great. But every now and then I need a nice simple scent just to get my day going. And lime is one of my favorite scents. Okay. Yeah, that's really good shave. Okay. Get the chin area here. No problem with this soap going through the beard. Glides right along. No sticking. Nice irritation-free shave. Gotta watch not to overshave, especially with this razor. You get a good amount of hair off with just one swipe, really. And once you wash your face off after the shave, you'd be surprised about how smooth your face gets. Like, As you feel around your face right now, you may seem like you got stubble, but once you dry your face off, once you get your aftershaves on, your face becomes nice, supple, smooth. And you'd be surprised, like I said. So don't go chasing that baby butt smooth shave and overshave, because otherwise it's gonna come back and bite you in the ass later on. All right, that's the second pass, and that's pretty damn close. I mean, I'd say just a little bit of touched up, but especially on the chin, which is my normal area and most people's normal areas. The chin, you got hairs that grow every which way, and it's a little bit tougher of a mane on your chin. So you don't necessarily get all the hairs off in one swipe. But that's okay. We like shaving, that's why we're here, right? That's why we do the wet shaving. It's an enjoyable way to shave, and cheers. Even the soap's getting into the rum a little bit, getting a little bit of lime flavor in there. So all I need is a little bit of Coke. Got a Cuba Libre going over here. So third pass. So my next video I'm going to try and do in New Jersey at my parents' house. That'll be next Sunday, if I can. Probably have a little bit more growth going there, so it'll be a fantastic shave. And I'll wish you all a happy and Merry Christmas. In the cold weather, and then coming back to the warm weather in another couple weeks. Thank God. It's nice to visit family, but I've really grown tired of the cold, the snow. It's good to go visit and see that thing every now and then, but shoveling the snow out of your driveway to get your car out so you can go to work sucks. I envy you guys who live in the, well, not envy, but I feel for you guys that live in the New England side. I used to live in Boston for a little bit. Great place, just done with the cold. Get started on the third pass. If you see when you dip my hands, I usually get an alum block. It usually takes the slickness off my hand so I can grip the razor. All right. Look at that. No problem whatsoever with this third pass, with this slickness on this soap. It's one of my favorite soap bases out there, vegan soap bases. Up there with Dr. John's, Katie's Bubbles. Wow. It really took a lot of the hair. That's damn near baby butt smooth right there. If you could hear the feedback on this razor, there's still hair being sliced. And it's making the shave wonderful because I haven't gotten one bit of irritation right now. And I don't want to jinx myself. Usually when I feel like that, I tend to overshave afterwards just to get every little piece off. And that's a no-no in the shaving world. Hear the cruise ships in the background with their loudspeaker. I live in an apartment complex that's literally right down the street from the cruise ships. Like, I watch them moor up every day from my balcony. Can't get any better than that. Look at that. Very nice. Almost done with the shave. Very, very smooth. Very smooth shave. Now, like I said, as you go with this particular razor, the Voskod, the particular blade, the Voskod, it does get a little bit smoother where some of that Teflon coating off, and it gets sharper and smoother. Wonderful. And I think I'm gonna stop there because my face is feeling wonderful. The soap is feeling great on my skin. No razor burn. So I'll be right back. Let me get cleaned up and I'll be back for the post shave. Okay, back for the post shave. Let me dry my face off a little bit here. Towel. And my face is feeling nice and alive. That skin feeling nice and supple, not too moist. The face feel after you're done with the soap is wonderful. Not necessarily as good as some of the tallow-based formulas I've had, but it's pretty good. So my post-shave products that I'm going to be using start off with Sterling Soap Company Lime. Just what it is, lime scent to go with my lime scent soap. Wonderful. So shake that bottle up a little bit. Now this is the non-mentholated version of Sterling Soap Company's alcohol-based. I think it has some witch hazel in there as well. Aftershaves, and they are by far some of my favorite aftershaves out there. Sterling Soap Company. Just because Rose Apothecary doesn't make any post-shave products, I don't believe from looking on their website, but they may be starting that soon, I'm sure. All right, so clear the pores out, get the skin tightened up. Now, to continue with the lime theme for the post-shave, I'm going to go with Proraso Azure Lime, okay? And that is a aftershave balm. Gets my face feeling a lot more supple after this. Now, this stuff is amazing. I like Proraso aftershaves, and I love Proraso aftershave balms. They're not too greasy, they're not too thick. They go into your skin very well, and the resulting of it is that you got a nice, natural looking face that's not oily and greasy. Wonderful aftershave balms. So put a little bit on my hand. See how it's a little runny? Now the scent on the aftershave balm, it's a lime scent, but it's more cologne-y. It's weird and hard to really pinpoint what the scents are. I'm not good with scents anyway, but it's a wonderful, wonderful scent. Nice, fresh, clean scent with a hint of lime. And just to recap on what we did today, that's it for the post shave. Just to recap on what we did today, I got the Omega S-Band brush. I used the Rose Apothecary Cypress Lime soap and Timeless razor with the scalloped head. Oh, there's still water on there. Scalloped head and the 6.68 blade gap on there with a fresh Voskod blade in there. So that's for the shave. The post shave was my Sterling Soap Company lime aftershave and Proraso Azure Lime aftershave. And can't forget the drink. Cheers, bye. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. I'll be trying to do this every Sunday, sometimes in between. Make a comment if you have any comments. Thank you for watching. Have a good holiday.